Hello everyone, welcome to this time expressions video. In this video, we're going to talk about how to use ago, later, next, and last. Okay, these are very useful expressions to use when talking about time. But first, let's review our vocabulary. And this is the vocabulary we need to know for this video. Second, and I have 1 second. Okay, 1 second. We could also, instead of 1 second, we could say a second. So 1 and a mean the same, just 1 second. Okay, 1 minute, a minute. Okay, how many seconds in 1 minute? Well, 60 seconds in 1 minute. And the next is hour. Now, hour is special because we're going to use on. Okay, because hour starts with a vowel sound, okay? On hour, okay? We always use on with hour. And of course, there's 60 minutes in 1 hour, on hour. Next is a day, 1 day. Of course, how many hours in a day? 24 hours. A week, how many days in a week? 7 days in a week, 1 week. 1 month, a month, okay? And the last one, 1 year, a year. Okay, so that's the vocabulary. I hope you understand. Before we move on, I'm going to change this. Okay, this is 1. Well, now let's put 2. Now everything changes. 2 second? No, we have to plural it. 2 seconds. 2 minute, 2 minutes. 2 hour, no, 2 hours. 2 day, 2 days. 2 week, 2 weeks. 2 months, 2 years. Seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years. So if you're using 2, 3, 4, every number except 1, okay? Make sure you use the plural. All right, let's move on. Okay, now we know the vocabulary. Let's get into the first 2 expressions, ago and later. Very easy to use. Ago is talking about the past, before, and later is talking about the future, after. Okay, so I have a question here. When did you call me? Okay, when did you call me? Okay, this is talking about the past. So someone asks, when did you call me? Okay, you just put the vocabulary here. 1 second ago. Okay, that's very soon. That's too soon. When did you call me? 1 second ago. That's too soon. 1 minute ago. That's possible. 1 hour ago. 1 day ago. 1 week ago. 1 month ago. 1 year ago. You can use any of these here. Okay. So remember, if you said 5, for example, 5, when did you call me? 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. Okay, remember we have this S because it's now 5. 5 minutes ago. All right, so we're going to use ago because it's a past question. When did you call me? 5 minutes ago. When did you come home? 1 hour ago. All right. Let's change the question. Let's change it here to the future. When will you call me? Okay, in the future, when will you call me? Let's use the future expression. 1 second later, well, that's too soon. Second is very short time. Okay, when will you call me? 1 minute later, 1 hour later, 1 day later, 1 week later, 1 month later, 1 year later, very long time, okay? And also remember, if we're going to use a plural, 5, 6, 7, 8, we need the S. When will you call me? 5 hours later, all right? So ago and later, very useful expressions to use for talking about the past and the future. Let's move on to the next 2 expressions. Okay, so we're going to look at these 2, last and next. Also very useful time expressions. Now, I changed the question a little bit. Okay, so past tense, when did you get married? And for the future, when will you get married? Let's take a look. When did you get married? Last second? No. Okay, we can't use second with this expression. Next second? No. Last minute? No, we can't use minute. And actually, we can't use hour and we can't use day. We can only use these expressions, okay? So for these ones, you want to use ago and later only. Now these ones, you can use ago and later and last and next, okay? So again, you can't use these with last and next. So let's take a look. When did you get married? Last week. Last month. Last year. Very easy. When will you get married? Next week. Next month. Next year. Okay? So that's how you use last and next. Very easy. Let's take a look at some examples. All right, let's look at some example sentences. Listen carefully. 2 weeks ago, I met a girl. 2 weeks ago, I met a girl. Last week, we went on a date. Last week, we went on a date. 10 minutes ago, I asked her to marry me. 10 minutes ago, I asked her to marry me. 2 hours later, we will go home. 2 hours later, we will go home. Next week, we will meet her parents. Next week, we will meet her parents. 2 months later, we will get married. 2 months later, we will get married. Okay, I hope you have a good understanding of how to use the time expressions ago and later and last and next. They're very useful to quickly express time, all right? So you should study those, self-study. I know you can learn them. I know you can use them. So I hope this video helped you. See you next time.